It is now possible to turn a simple idea into a professional-looking video in a few minutes. You don't need any editing skills anymore to create a complex-looking video. Just you, an idea, and Sparkframe AI. Let me show you how it works. Alright, so first things first. When you open Sparkframe, you'll land on the dashboard page, where you can click the Start Generating button to begin. After you have clicked the button, you are able to pick whether you want to create a long-form, horizontal video, or a short-form, vertical video. For this video, I'll go with the short-form video and click Continue. This leads you to the first step in the generation process where you can select the workflow you want to use for the video. If you are starting out with Sparkframe AI, I would recommend using the idea workflow as it automatically writes a script that is optimized for retention, meaning your viewers are more likely to actually watch the whole thing. For the idea workflow, I need to fill in just 3 simple things. First, what's my video about? I'm going to type in my idea here. For this example, let's say, the fascinating history of the Eiffel Tower. Simple as that. Next, I'll select the language. I want my script in English, so I'll choose that from the dropdown. And finally, I need to pick how long I want the video to be. You can choose anything from 10 seconds to several minutes. I'm going to go with 1 minute for this demo. Keep in mind the final length might vary a bit depending on how the script turns out, but it'll be pretty close. And that's it for the idea part. 3 fields. Couldn't be easier. To continue, I'll click Generate Script and wait for it to finish. Once it has finished, you'll get to the second step. Here, you'll notice that Sparkframe doesn't just generate one script, it gives you 3 different options to choose from. As you can see, each script takes a slightly different angle on the same topic. One might be more educational, another more dramatic, and another more casual. You can read through them and pick whichever one matches the vibe you're going for. I'm going to go with this one because I like how it hooks the viewer right at the beginning. Perfect for social media. Next up, we need to choose a voice for our video. Sparkframe has a bunch of realistic AI voices to choose from. Let me play a couple so you can hear the difference.
Embrace the process of growth.
Believe in the power of your ideas.
Today is a blank page.
I'm going to go with this one. It sounds professional, but still friendly. You want to pick a voice that matches your brand and the style of content you're creating. Alright, next is pacing. This controls how fast or slow your video switches scenes. Fast pacing is great for trending topics and viral content, quick cuts, high energy. Medium is a great option if you want a balance between fast-paced, high-retention content and slow content. And slow pacing is perfect if you're doing something more educational or documentary style where you want viewers to really absorb the information. For this Eiffel Tower video, I'm going to go with fast pacing. Now, this is where the magic happens. Choosing your template. Templates are what make Sparkframe completely different from other AI video tools. Each template is basically a pre-designed visual style that includes animations, effects, transitions, color grading, and overlays. All of that professional stuff that would normally take hours to create. And here's the thing. These templates are made up of different modules that define how each type of scene should look. So the same content can look like a sleek tech video, a vintage documentary, or a modern educational piece, all depending on which template you choose. For this Eiffel Tower video, I want something that feels a bit historical, so I'm going to pick this historical story template. Alright, everything's configured. Now, I just click Generate Video, and we wait. So what's happening right now behind the scenes? Sparkframe is generating the voiceover, analyzing the script, breaking it down into scenes, assigning the right visual modules to each part, generating all the images and text that fit the content, and then applying all those template styles. The animations, the effects, everything. All of that complexity is happening automatically, and usually this takes somewhere between 20 to 60 seconds depending on how long your video is. And it's done! Now we're in the editor, and this is where you can adjust literally anything you want. You can change the timing of scenes, swap out images, edit text, rearrange the order. You've got complete control here. Even though Sparkframe does most of the work for you, you're still the director. But honestly, a lot of times, the first generation is already pretty solid. Let me just play through this and see what we got.
Still stands today. And the reason why might surprise you. When Paris was preparing to host its 1889 World's Fair, the city organizers wanted to build a large tower to one-up London, which had just built a huge clock tower and statue for its 1851 World's Fair. The Paris organizers hired...
Yeah, that looks great. I might tweak a couple of things, but this is basically ready to go. Once you're happy with it, just click Export in the top right corner. This renders everything into a final MP4 file that's ready to upload anywhere. You can download it right here, or, and this is another cool feature, you can head back and go to the videos page, where you are able to generate a thumbnail, title, and description with literally one click each. So not only does Sparkframe create your video, it also handles all those finishing touches that usually take forever. And that's it! We just went from a simple idea to a complete, professional-looking video in about 5 minutes. No editing experience needed, no complicated timeline, no hours of work, just an idea and a few clicks. If you want to try Sparkframe AI for yourself, I'll leave a link in the description. And if you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more tutorials.